Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, and it plays some of the games immortals have called home. Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this big red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Hatchett. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Boise State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Looking to throw, it's Banks. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He's got his man. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll run it again. Turns it on at midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. from the gun, the ground game. Running with power. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Extending the play. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After standing on the... that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress.
Continues to fight for yards. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to...
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The play-action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Hatchett. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Movement here from the tight end. Using his legs, it's Hatchett. Tough. Physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Burton. Still looking, on the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hatchett. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Not just do you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Huskers look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Going for the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Now on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Powell. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too, as complete a win as they've had for some time. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Burton. Right down the middle. It's caught. This defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down at the 26. The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man in the middle. Powers through. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that 1st down. This is still the 1st half, guys. What is this guy?
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Back to throw, it's Banks. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Man, it's hard for a defense when you got a QB that can run and pick up an extra blocker, and especially when he can run power downhill, because you got to kind of almost give up a few yards just because of the numbers advantage that they have. So that's a big-time advantage for this offense, having a QB that can do that.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Running to the left. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Boise State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice...
Right down the gut of the field. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking for room. It's Hatchett. Oh, that big stiff arm gut. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. No, he just flat ran over it.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try the jet sweep here. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Here comes the 2-point try. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They took it 68 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State ready to send out that offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. With jet sweep pass. And he breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Nah, that comeback they ain't coming back.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. First down to start the drive after the break. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Nah, man, this running game too great.
The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Running back searching for a hole. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Their lineman got bodied.
This defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Banks. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space, it's Powell. They make the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Over here, we teach.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
And that hurts when you're trailing late in the ball game. You get those stops. You get into 3rd down. You get into those critical points. Now they get the first down.
That's not good. Backup running back got hurt.
Better get aggressive.
Starters hurt. Not looking great for the boys right now.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Using the
Get in there.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown,
fine, man. You can go to the 10.
Really nice
You can go to
job
the 10. I
working
just need
around,
to
getting himself
adjust my
open. He
game
was able
plan.
to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
I know. It's crazy. Except Boise State's in the Big Ten right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Big Ten, man. Number 1 in the country.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nevada is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 19 to Utah State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Huskers will hustle to the line.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple of minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Here comes the offense on second down. To throw, it's Burton. This time he's got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Third and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end.
Dang.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what
Oh, come on. He should have got crushed.
Multiple possession lead. That is right where I
Green
want
should
this
have got
offense.
put on standby.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You
Put my
cannot
man into a
telegraph where you're
vegetable.
throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job
Get
by
him.
the
There we go.
quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
Safety.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You've been a
Ball's
good
at the
recruit.
26.
A
It's
good
third and
transfer.
short, and
Good
they'd
transfer.
love to pick up the first down and avoid settling
Nope.
for the field goal. Got his man on the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He wants to throw. Fires in the
What?
end zone.
Come
And it's grabbed
on.
for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get a
That's
stop.
crazy.
You gotta get the
How'd he beat
football
that
back.
corner?
Gotta find
He a
way to do
freshman?
something to create a turnover, get an onside,
Wow.
get the
You out here
ball
getting
back,
beat by
get
freshman
back in this
receivers?
football
Come
game.
on, man. Come on, guy. What you doing?
Ready to try the point after.
You ain't no Jeremiah Smith. You out there just getting beat up. Nebraska's never
So it's an
been
80-yard drive.
wide receiver
You
you.
a
I
12-yard
usually
touchdown
pull out
pass. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal. They'll line
Nebraska
up for the
ain't
onside
even been
kick.
anything. They ain't even had the Dominican shoes like
is
the
able to fall
last
on
player
it.
I know that came out. I don't even know if you want to claim Melvin Gordon after he fumbled that.
Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
Uh-oh,
Can't wait
run
to see
by
this
him.
quarterback
Let's
and
go.
how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he
Damn,
respond
one first down
in
and
this
it's over.
situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a
Damn.
2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
If they can pick up a yard here on second down. That might put this one in the books. Looking to throw, it's Banks. Safe completion on the screen.
Yeah.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lining up from the 34 on first down. And they'll take a knee.
That's a dub.
When we get to the offseason,
All right, man. Nebraska tried to beat us. Tried to unthrone the #1 team.
And let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything
couldn't allow it though.
Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
Oh my God.
And offenses that evolve
Brad,
so
that dude
much,
was
they
a
can
freshman
do so
killing
many
my
different
corner.
things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
I don't know how you got here either, but I appreciate you for tuning in, my boy. I'm gonna add you to the league later, though. Don't be dipping out too early, my guy. I'll look. I'll message you. I can't remember. But I got you, because I'm about to end the stream. But